So down with our slope review, now we're going to talk about some new slope things. So there are two slope theorems. The first is parallel lines theorem. In a coordinate plane, two non-vertical lines are parallel if and only if they have the same slope. Any two vertical lines are parallel. So basically what we can know from this is that all parallel lines have the same slope. So if you know two lines have the same slope, you know they're parallel. Perpendicular line theorem says in a coordinate plane, two non-vertical lines are perpendicular if and only if the product of their slopes is -1. Vertical and horizontal lines are perpendicular. So if you can take two slopes and multiply them together to get -1, they're perpendicular. There's another trick that we can use for this. There is a term called opposite reciprocal. So opposite says that you are going either from negative to positive or from positive to negative. Reciprocal means that you're taking your fraction and flipping it upside down. So if you can look at the two slopes and you see that they're opposite reciprocals, then you know that they're perpendicular. So for example, if one line has a slope of 1/6, if you see that another line slope is -6/1 or just -6, because that's what it simplifies to, they're opposite reciprocals, so they're perpendicular. Another one, if a line has a slope of 2/3, it's perpendicular, or a line perpendicular to it will have a slope of -3/2. Flip the fraction, change the negatives to a positive. If you see a whole number, like it might ask what's the slope of a line perpendicular to a line with a slope of -3, remember that all whole numbers are just that number over 1. So its reciprocal is gonna be that number as the denominator of a fraction with 1 on top.